Students, today we are going to see arrays in JavaScript. How array can be utilized in JavaScript. So let's see the definition. In JavaScript, array is a single variable that is used to store different elements. In C, in C++, in Java also same concept we learn. But in C, C++, Java, in a array variable we can keep only the similar values. It means if the variable is declared as integer int, then only integer value can be provided to that array variable. No other variable it can other values it can accept, no other type of values it can receive or accept, but in JavaScript it can do. Fine, that's why it is saying like it is used to store different elements, means different type of elements. It is often used when we want to store list of elements and access them by a single variable. So array, the main concept in all the programming languages are what? Now a single variable can have multiple values. In JavaScript, what is the additional thing we are getting? Now not only it can keep the multiple values, but also it can hold multiple type of values, which I am going to explain. So now, unlike most languages where array is reference to multiple variables, in JavaScript array is a single variable that store multiple elements. See, multiple elements. Fine. So there are syntax given for it. There are two way we can declare array in JavaScript. That is example 1, example 2, both are written. So you can see here syntax 1. In syntax 1, what is happening? Now we can use square bracket. In syntax 1, we can use square bracket. Where is the keyword to declare the variable? Then we can keep here n equal to square bracket. It means the array variable n get declared in this case, not initialized, just declared. So what we came to know, now one variable or one syntax is like this. Like with square bracket we can define. Example, you see one variable here I am declaring in the name of n, and it has value, 4 values, that is 34, 32, 45 and computer. Okay, and here I am printing the second value. It means the third position, that is because array the concept starts from 0th location. So this is 0 place, this is 1th place, and this is 2. So in this case 45 will be printed. And in the second one you can see we can use a keyword, that is array. We can use a keyword for declaring a array variable, that is array. So here the example, if you can see like where the keyword has been used, m the variable has been used, new array. Then we can declare here the values like 10, 2.4, it's float type, this is integer type, this is string type, then 2 integer type. And in this case also I am printing m of 2. It means the second value means 0, 0, 1 and 2. So this value will get printed. Okay, so let's go with the example now. Let's see the example, explanation of the example. So this is the explanation here, you see please. So first let's start the explanation from the body part. In the body section, I kept only one button. So clicking on the button, whatever we supposed to do, we want to do display on the screen, that will get displayed. So now try to understand this function part. As we are clicking on the button and the button is running the show function. So this is the show function, and under which I gave a comment, that is array in JavaScript, and both the example, both the syntax I have implemented here. This is one and this is the second one. So the first one you try to understand. In this case what I did, now the variable n I declared with 4 values, that is 3 integer and 1 string. Possible, as I told you before. Now the second value I want to print, means second in the sense 0, 1 and 2. It means second position, it means the second number index, in the sense the third number value it will print as the array starts from the 0th location. Okay, so in this case what it is doing, now here it is giving the break, so that the next answer will come after giving a break, means coming down it will give you the next result. The next variable I declared with 5 values, that is one integer, one float, one string, then both integer, two integer. So these are the values. Now document.print.write.print. Now suppose I want to print this value. So 0, 1, 2, I can specify 2. Okay. So this is how I can do. So I can do some calculation also. In this case, suppose some calculation I want to do, like suppose I want to do 1 plus n of 2. So that also I can do mathematical calculation. So let's save the file and let's run the program and let's see how it is working or whether it is showing any error or working. Fine. So this is our program where the show button is showing. As I gave in the program, as I gave in my code, there will be a show function as well as a show button. Okay. So let's see. Clicking on the show button, it is showing 77 and triple D. So let's see the coding. 77 from where it brought. Now 0, 1, sorry 1 in the sense 32 plus 45, that is n of 2. N of 2 is this value because 0, 1, 2. So it is calculating both and printing 72, or what it's printing? Yeah, 77, sorry 77. And in this case what it is doing, now it is printing the second value, that is 0th index, first index and third index. Okay, so 0th index, 1st index and second index. So m of 2, as this is the variable name is m of 2, in the sense it is printing triple d, that is d it is printing in this case. Okay, so this is how we can initialize the value. Here we are declaring the variable with initialization. Here also we are declaring the value with initialization. Okay, suppose what about if I declare before and later on I initialize? What about that? So let's try. I'm trying here, please see. So I'm declaring one more variable p. So p I'm declaring with a I'm just declaring, thereafter later on I will initialize it. So p the variable I declare here. P the variable I declare here. Later on I'm writing p of 0, p of 0 equal to anything. Suppose I'm giving computer. Fine. Then I'm copying, and p of 1 I'm writing, suppose science. Fine. So now later on I want to print the value. So with document.write, so printing here document.write, and I'm printing compute 1 first, thereafter giving a little gap plus I'm printing m of what, 0. So I'm printing the first index, that is 1th index first, then 0th index. That is my motto to do. And later, better let keep in between a, b, r, so that it will come to the next line to show you the result. Okay, so let's try this much first. Let's see how it is coming. So no, there is some error where we made, just check please. We have declared here the variable p with square bracket. So what it is showing, the result, coming to browser, we can check. Yeah, it's not printing anything. It means we made error here. We made the error here. So how can we declare this? Now p equal to new array. Fine, new array, then vacant. Then I made it free. So let's check now. 77 triple D. Then what about this? It is not printing. M of M I made, sorry. So you have to make P and P. P of 1 and P of 0. So let's check now. Still it's not bringing. There might be some problem somewhere. So let's see, document.br variable p equal to new array variable. So let's check where we made the mistake here. Yes. Array, the keyword has to be capital, students. Array, the keyword has to be capital. So in that theory also, am I made? No, sorry. So here also it has to be capital, the syntax. It has to be capital. Fine. Okay. Let's go to the browser. Let's compare, compile, sorry. Let's see. See, it's coming. Okay. Understood the thing. So this is how 3 ways or 2 way I have shown you how the array can be declared here. Now in this case, the static values we are just defining to array.